明日からダイエットだぞ。
Blah 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 blah.
Boop.
Hey Parasol Kirby, what you looking at?
I was just wondering, do you think we really need this safety box?
Are you nuts? Of course we do. Without this safety box, we could easily be attacked and picked off one by whatever armed gang of thugs just came around. It'd be Mad Max. It'd be a Hobbesian nightmare. It'd be the desert of the real.
Exactly. And because we all understand the need to provide for collective defense, we need the safety box to force us to provide for collective defense.
But wait, if we know that we need to make a defense force, then why do we need the safety box?
Because of the free rider problem. Some people wouldn't pay for protection but would still be protected. They'd be mooching off of you.
Well, I can think of a million ways to solve that. You could have protection in a certain area be priced into a house when you buy it. Or you could have local businesses all agree to a sales tax. Or you could shut off utilities to people who don't pay for defense.
Yeah, I guess you could. But we already have a system that handles it just fine. We just throw people in prison for years if they don't pay, and if they resist that, then we just shoot them.
And we're actually able to put together some pretty big armies this way.
I'll bet.
We have to, otherwise we will be crushed by other safety boxes. Remember what happened to Butter Building when they were invaded by Vegetable Valley?
So, we need a safety box to protect us from other safety boxes?
Yeah, I know, but it's the world we live in.
And ever since the discovery of Crash, we need safety boxes more than ever.
So you're saying Crash can kill us all?
Yeah.
So how exactly would a safety box protect us if another safety box used Crash on us?
By mutually assured destruction.
Oh great, so we don't need armies then, because Crash makes armies irrelevant.
No, we still need armies to protect us from terrorists. We send them all over the globe and kill a bunch of people, and this is supposed to protect us. Somehow. I don't know. Go ask the Neocats.
Interestingly, the same countries that threaten us with terrorism happen to be the countries around Catsreal.
Imagine that.
I know. Weird, isn't it?
Well, they protect us by screening out terrorists who want to come into Dreamland.
That's true, but the TSA actually fails its own mock bomb tests more often than it succeeds. They'll call in ahead of time to let the guys know they'll be trying to sneak the bomb onto the airplane, but the mock bomb makes it onto the plane more often than not.
Are you trying to help me or not?
What? Of course I am. I'm just saying that we need our armies killing people around the world so that terrorists won't try to attack us at home, where we can't even keep out bombs even when we call the guys in ahead of time.
And when did this threat of terrorism come about?
As soon as all the major powers got Crash. It's funny, we all thought we could finally get rid of the army now that Crash made them obsolete, but Fred told us that we still need to pay taxes for the army to fight terrorism. Obviously not at home, but just in the countries that threaten Catsrail.
I thought I was going to have to point out just how illogical this whole thing is, but I really don't know what I can add. Why didn't we have to go kill people around the world to prevent terrorism before Crash came about?
You know, I've thought about that myself. It has something to do with the world becoming more interconnected.
I can't imagine a world without a safety box. It just makes me feel secure.
Right. 20 years of first impressions. I'm starting to think this really isn't a safety box.